guys, welcome back to my channel. So one thing I really enjoy doing is looking at recipes and following other recipe companies like Tasty or BuzzFeed, or just things I see on Facebook and IG. And if those recipes aren't vegan recipes but they really appeal to me, I enjoy finding a way to veganize them. So I'm attempting to do that today with this recipe that I saw on Tasty. And it's featuring one of my favorite things, which is Alfredo. So I'm really excited to share my recreation of this recipe. It's a Alfredo dip with lasagna chips. But I obviously wanted to do the vegan version for my channel. I have to tell you, I was really happy with how it came out. And I hope you guys really enjoy this video and do attempt to do this recipe. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please share your comments and give me some thumbs up. Thank you. Alright guys, so you want to do step one, which is making that vegan chicken breast. So take a can of jackfruit, you want to drain and rinse it. In the meantime, you want to get that veggie broth on low heat and then preheat your oven at 350 degrees. Once your jackfruit is rinsed, you want to squeeze out all of the excess water. And then after you're done doing that, you want to take a moment and cut off all of the hard parts. So that's typically the skin that's on the jackfruit. Now you're going to put, once that's done, you're going to put that into your veggie broth, cover it and cook it on low to medium heat for 15 minutes. While that's cooking, you want to prepare your nutritional yeast and your vital wheat gluten along with your spices. So you're going to get that all mixed together. Now you're going to chuck in your jackfruit. So this is at the 7-minute mark. I'm going to just take it out and mash it with a fork. It should be somewhat tender. Once I'm done mashing it, you want to cook it for another 7 minutes, or at least until the broth is almost cooked out. Once that's done, you want to allow your jackfruit to cool. Alright, so I'm going to set aside the marinade and pull out the cooled jackfruit. What I did now is just remove any additional hard parts that I didn't catch before, as well as the seeds that are in the jackfruit. Because all I want is the shredded jackfruit, and I want it to be nice and soft. Now we're going to add in that chickpea and water mixture and your liquid smoke. Give it a nice little mix. And now it's time to add in that vital wheat gluten mix that you had and knead it. So now you're going to take your dough, put it on the cutting board and cut it in half. Now I know it's showing 2 chicken breasts here, but the recipe that is included is for 4 chicken breasts. And now I'm just applying that marinade that we had set aside. So once the marinade is on one side of our chicken breast, I'm going to spray my baking pan, place the marinade side down, and then we're going to get the marinade on the other side. You're going to bake your 4 breasts at 350 degrees for 40 minutes and flip halfway. Now it's time to make your Alfredo sauce. So I'm going to take our soaked cashews, add our fresh water, and you're going to blend until it's smooth. Once that's done, you're going to strain out your cashews, and what's left is going to be your cashew heavy cream. So I'm going to add my butter to medium to low heat, or low to medium heat. Once the butter is melted, we're going to add in our cashew heavy cream. Get that nice and warm, and now it's time to add in our cheese. So that's the vegan Parmesan cheese that we're using. Mix that in well, and then add in your crushed garlic. I use 2 cloves, and then I'm adding all the spices that I want to season my Alfredo with. And make sure you stir it until the cheese is nicely blended. Here comes my favorite part. It's time to make our Alfredo dip. So as you can see, our chicken breasts are nice and done. You want to let it cool before you cut it into cubes. Now once you have all your cubes ready, you're going to pour that into a bowl. And now I'm going to add in my vegan cream cheese, my mozzarella, and our Alfredo sauce. Get that nicely mixed in. Oh, it's so yummy. So once you mix our little chicken breast and cheese mixture, we're going to get that into a sprayed oven pan. I'm going to top it with the remainder of our mozzarella cheese and the remainder of our Parmesan cheese. And now it's time to get this into the same 350-degree oven for 25 minutes. And then you may want to broil it so the cheese melts nicely on top for 2 minutes. Alright guys, it's now time for the last part of this recipe, which is frying those chips. So you have your cooled and dried lasagna noodles that were sitting on the side. You want to cut those into chips and then put them into very hot oil. Make sure you're frying these in batches. And you want to fry them until they're golden brown, so about 2 minutes. Now you want to put these chips on a baking sheet, as you can see here. Sprinkle it with that Parmesan cheese while it's still hot. And add your oregano. And a little bit of salt if you want to. And you're going to keep doing this until all of your chips are fried. And now it's time to eat. Alright guys, I know I said this in the beginning of the video, but I'm going to say it again. This recipe is totally worth it. It came out so well. The cheese and the vegan chicken breast, everything is well placed together. And the chips came out really fabulous with the Parmesan cheese and the oregano. As I said, this was inspired by a video I saw on Tasty. I love lasagna, I love Alfredo, so I was really excited to veganize this. I hope you guys try this recipe and let me know what you think. So please subscribe, like, and comment on my video, and I hope you guys have a great day.